Welcome back. Let's get started right away. I already have our headings written at the top of my board, so as you're writing these patterns at the top of your board to get ready, I'm just going to go over them again and explain the rules that we've been working with. You get your board set up and listen, and I'll explain those patterns right now. Our first pattern is going to be the sound. We have two letters together saying Our second pattern is going to be making the sound, where these two vowels together are saying E with the sound at the end. Ear. Our third pattern is going to make that same sound, ear, except now we have two E's making the E sound. Ear. Number 4 is going to be the sound. But in this case, we have 3 letters making that sound. And our fifth pattern is going to be those oddball patterns. Again, those words do not fit our rules. We just have to memorize them. So if you still need a couple minutes to get your board set up, push the pause button and come back when you're ready. Let's get started. Our first word for this week is going to be the word perch. Say perch. Now let's say the sounds for perch. Perch. Again. Perch. I hear these two letters together making that sound. So this word perch is going to fit under our first pattern. Let's see and write it together. Perch. Your turn. Nice. Now let's dot and dash. Perch. Perch. Our next word is the word deer. We had the word deer in our other list. Those were the animals. This deer is kind of like when we were writing letters. Dear Miss Baker. Or, oh, you're such a dear. Let's say our sounds together. D-ear. Again. D-ear. Deer. Deer has these two letters together saying E with that sound at the end. So that's going to be following our second pattern, ear. Let's say and write deer together. D-ear, deer. Now let's dot and dash. D-e-er, deer. Our next word is the word cheer. Like you cheer for your favorite team. Let's say our sounds together. Ch-ear. Again. Ch-ear. Cheer. I hear these two vowels together saying E with that at the end. So it still makes that ear sound. Now it's just spelled with an E and an E together. So cheer is going to fit under our third pattern. Let's say and write it together. Ch-ear. Now let's dot and dash. Ch-ear. Cheer. Our next word is going to be the word learn. Let's say the sounds together. Ooh, again. Ooh, I hear these 3 letters together making that sound. So learn is going to fit under our fourth pattern. Let's say and write it together. Ooh, your turn. Now let's dot and dash. Ooh, learn. Let's take a look at our next word. This is the word fern. Say fern. Now let's say our sounds for fern. Earn. Again. Earn. I hear these two letters together saying Let's say and write fern. Under column 1, we have 2 letters together making that sound, just like in urge. Your turn. Now let's dot and dash. Fern. Our next word is the word year. Say year. Now let's say the sounds for year. Ear. Again. Ear. Year. Like it is the year 2016. Let's say and write year under column 2. Y, ear, year. We have these two vowels together saying that E sound with the R at the end. Y, ear. Go ahead and dot and dash that. Our next word is the word peer. Say peer. Now let's say our sounds for peer. Ear, ear, peer. Like you're going to peer into the classroom. Peer, like look. Peer has these two vowels together, making that E sound with that at the end. So peer is going to follow that third pattern, like in ch, ear. Let's see and write peer under column 3. Ear. Now let's dot and dash. Peer. Peer. Our next word is the word germ. Let's say the sounds for germ. J, Again. J, germ. In the word germ, I hear these two letters together making that sound. Just like in our first pattern, like in fern and perch. So germ is going to go into column 1. Let's say that together. J, germ. Now let's dot and dash. J, germ. The next word is the word near. Say near. Good. Now let's say the sounds for near. Ear. Again. Ear. Near. Like we are near the end. We're almost there. I hear these two letters together, making the E sound with at the end. Ear. So I'm going to put this under our second column, like in year and deer. Say and write near with me. Ear. Now let's dot and dash. Ear. Near. Our next word is the word clerk. Say clerk. Now let's say the sounds of clerk. K, erk. Again. K, erk. Clerk. In the word clerk, I hear these two these two letters together making that sound, just like in our first pattern. Let's say you write clerk under column 1. K, Whoopsie. K. Now let's dot and dash. K, K. Clerk. All right, getting close to the end here. This is the word term. Say term. Now let's say the sounds for term. Again. Term. I hear these two letters together making that sound, so I know that this goes under column 1. Let's say you write term together. Now let's dot and dash. Okay, and our very last word for this week is going to be the word there. Like, I'm going to walk over there. Let's say our sounds together for there. Air. Again. Air. There. Okay. So clearly we can see that these two letters together are not saying We don't say and the other patterns don't match at all. So we know that the word there is going to be another one of those oddball words. It doesn't fit any of our patterns. So you're just going to have to remember how to spell the word there. And you also need to know that this is the word there. Like you're going to walk over there or put something over there. Let's say right there in our oddball column. There. And we'll dot dash. There. Okay, let's go over those patterns one more time and read through our words. Our first pattern is the sound with these two letters together, making one sound, perch, fern, germ, clerk, term. Our second pattern is going to be the sound, where we have these two vowels walking together. The first one does the talking, e, and we have the sound at the end. Ear, deer, year, near. Our third pattern is going to be those two vowels walking together again. The first one's still doing the talking, ear, except now we have an e pattern. Ear, like in cheer and peer. Our fourth pattern is going to be the sound, like earlier, except now we have these three letters together, making one sound, learn. And we have our oddball word for this week. Doesn't fit any of our patterns, you just got to remember how to spell it. That is the word there. Good job!